Clockwork people, they just keep going. They wake up because something beeps at them. A digital heartbeat reminding them that they're still plugged in. An alarm, a notification, a voice from a machine whispering the day has started. They stretch, sigh, and reach for the same device that told them to wake up, to see what the world expects of them today. They drink coffee to remember how to function. Caffeine, the password that unlocks their humanity. They scroll through other people's mornings like ghosts peering through windows, checking who's happy, who's pretending, and who's quietly vanished into the noise. Then they step outside, not because they want to, but because stopping feels dangerous. Stillness feels like failure. Everywhere you look, there's motion. Cars dragging bodies through rivers of traffic. Iron fish swimming upstream against a clock. Faces hidden behind glass. People talking but not listening. Smiling but not seeing. Everyone chasing something invisible. Money, approval, distraction. Doesn't matter which, as long as it keeps them moving. They call it routine. They call it purpose. But no one calls it what it really is. Submission. An unspoken agreement to play a game they never chose. A quiet surrender that starts with an alarm and ends with exhaustion. They eat when the clock says it's time. They sleep when their body finally gives up. They stare at glowing rectangles until their eyes sting, hoping that one of them will tell them what to feel. On weekends they try to escape, buying things, drinking things, pretending they're free for 48 hours. But freedom that ends on a Sunday night isn't freedom. It's a mirage, a dream that fades when the emails return. Then Monday comes, the same song starts again. Same tempo, same chorus, different costume. The week stretches ahead like a long hallway, every door leading back to the same room. Some say that's life, that's just how it works, but no one ever explains why. Why we build cities that make us anxious, jobs that hollow us out, lives that shrink a little more every year. We keep stacking bricks of expectation into towers that scrape the sky, but never touching meaning. Every now and then someone stops, just stands there, in a crowd, in a supermarket aisle, in their living room, and they feel it. That soft panic, that whisper, what's the point? But it passes, it always does, because there's always something next. A bill to pay, a message to answer, a screen lighting up saying, don't think, just respond. Distraction is the new sedative, and the world is addicted. The world keeps spinning, and the people keep going. They move faster when they feel lost, as if speed could hide confusion, as if motion could erase emptiness. You can see it in their faces, the tired ones on the train, the forced smiles at the checkout, the eyes that meet for a second then look away, as if even connection feels intrusive. And yet, beneath all that exhaustion, there's a strange kind of beauty, because even when they're broken, they still keep going. Even when the weight of living feels too heavy, they still try. They feed their pets, they check on their parents, they laugh at something meaningless online. Tiny sparks in the dark, flickers of rebellion against a world that dulls everything down. Maybe that's what being human really is. Not the goals, not the dreams, not the endless chasing. Just a quiet, stubborn refusal to stop. Like a candle that refuses to die, even when the wind won't leave it alone. At night the city hums, a mechanical lullaby for the restless. Windows glow like tired eyes. People lie in bed, counting regrets instead of sheep. Thinking about what they didn't do, who they didn't call, what they should have said. The ceiling becomes a mirror for everything they didn't say. Then morning comes again, the cycle resets. Another alarm, another coffee, another promise to do better. They put on their masks, their shoes, their practiced smiles, and step back into the rhythm. The gears turn, the city breathes, and no one asks who's pulling the strings. But sometimes, somewhere, someone looks up. Maybe on a quiet walk, or sitting alone in traffic, or waiting for the kettle to boil, and they see it. The light through the clouds. The wind catching a plastic bag like it's dancing. The way a stranger's laughter cuts through the static. And for a brief electric second, they remember they're alive. That life isn't the machine, it's the silence between the gears. Then the light changes, and they keep going. Clockwork People.